Miss Purvi, age 55 years, is a chartered accountant in practice. She maintains her accounts on cash basis. Her income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st of March 2018 reads as follows. So let's view her income and expenditure account here. Let's focus on income. She has earned fee on account of audit during the year for rupees 27,88,000. Then she earned taxation services accounting to rupees 15,40,300. She got income from consultancy amounting to rupees 12,70,000. Then she also got some dividend on shares of the Indian companies, which is a gross amount for rupees 10,524. Then she earned income from UTI, rupees 7,600. She also received honorarium from various institutions for valuation of answer papers, amounting to rupees 15,800. Then she received rent from a residential flat which has been let out, amounting to rupees 85,600. So altogether, the total receipts are given as 57,17,824. Then let's go to the expenditure account. She paid salary to staff amounting to rupees 15,50,000. Then she paid stipend to article assistants amounting to rupees 1,37,000. She also paid incentives to article assistants amounting to rupees 13,000. She incurred office rent amounting to 12,24,000. She has incurred expenditure on account of printing and stationery, 12,22,000. She also spent some money on meeting, seminar and conferences amounting to rupees 31,600. She purchased a car for rupees 80,000. She has spent some money on repair, maintenance and petrol of a car, rupees 4,000. Then she has incurred some expenditure on travelling expenses, 5,25,000. She has paid some municipal taxes in respect of the house property, rupees 3,000. So her net profit for the whole year is 9,28,224. Some other information is also given. First, allowable rate of depreciation on motor car is 15%. Value of benefits received from clients during the course of profession is rupees 10,500. Incentives to article assistants represent an amount paid to 2 article assistants for passing IPCC exams at the first attempt. Repairs and maintenance of car include rupees 2,000 for the period 1st of October to 30th of September 2018. Salary include rupees 30,000 to a computer specialist in cash for assisting Ms. Purvi in one professional assignment. The travelling expenses include expenditure incurred on foreign tour of rupees 32,000, which was within RBI norms. Medical insurance premium on health of dependent brother and major son dependent on her amounts to rupees 5,000 and rupees 10,000 respectively, paid in cash. She invested an amount of rupees 10,000 in national savings certificates. Compute the total income and tax payable of Ms. Purvi for the assessment year 2018-19. Let's solve this question. Now we start with the income from house property. Now she has received rent from a residential flat let out as per the income and expenditure account. So it will be taken as a gross annual value under section 23(1). amounting to rupees 85,600. Then she has also paid municipal taxes, which is there in the income and expenditure account, and she has paid 3,000. So we will reduce that and we come to net annual value, which comes to 82,600, which is 85,600 minus 3,000. Then she will be allowed a deduction under section 24, which is standard deduction, which is at the rate of 30% of the net annual value, which comes to 24,780 rupees. Now, after reducing this standard deduction under section 24, the income from house property comes to now 57,820. Now here one point should be noted that the rent which has been received has been taken as a gross annual value because there is no information with relating to the municipal value or fair value or a fair rent or a standard rent. Now we move on to calculate her income under the head profits and gains of business or profession. Now we'll start with the profit which is shown in income and expenditure account. It is shown as 9,28,224 rupees. Now there are certain expenses which has been debited but they will not be allowed, like salary paid to a computer specialist in cash, which is disallowed under section 40A since the cash payment exceed rupees 10,000. Then she has purchased also a car which is not allowable a deduction or an expense under section 37(1) since it is a capital expenditure. So 80,000 will be which has been debited to expense will not be allowed. Then she has also paid municipal taxes in respect of a residential flat which has been let out. So that will be also not a business expenditure. So it's from the income and expenditure. So entire amount will come to 1,13,000. So then we are going to add the benefit she has received from clients during the course of profession. Now this is taxable as business income under the head under the section 28, and this has been given as a other information under point 2. So that will be added. So the total income from income and expenditure account will now be 10,51,724 rupees. Now there are certain incomes which have been credited but they are not taxable under this head. So we are going to reduce them. First, dividend on shares of Indian companies, income from UTI which is 7,600, honorarium for valuation of answer papers 15,800, and this all will be shown as income from other sources. Then she has received rent from letting out a residential flat which is 85,600, which we have shown under the head income from house property. So this all will be reduced and it will come to 1,19,524 rupees. Now she will be allowed depreciation on the motor car which she had purchased for 80,000, and the rate given is 15% in the question itself. So we have assumed that she has used it for more than 82 days and given her a full depreciation. So the income under the head profit and gains or profession would now be 9,20,200. Now here certain points should be noted that incentives which have been paid to article assistants for passing IPCC examination in the first attempt is deductible under section 37(1). So she will be allowed this expense as a business expenditure. Now repair and maintenance paid in advance for the period from 1st April 2018 to 30th of September 2018, that is for 6 months amounting to rupees 1,000 is allowable since Ms. Purvi is following a cash system of accounting. Now rupees 32,000 was spent on foreign tour. Now this is also allowable as a deduction assuming that it was incurred in connection with her professional work. Since it has been debited to income and expenditure account, no further adjustment is required. Now we come to income from other sources. So dividend on shares of Indian companies. So she has received dividend from the shares which she is having of Indian companies, that is 10,524, and we know that dividends are exempt under section 10. So there will be no income, nil income under this head. Then she has also received income from UTI, and this is also exempt under section 10. So entire set 7,600 will be also reduced. So there will be nil income on account of income from UTI. Then finally honorarium for valuation of answer papers. She has received 15,800. So this will be shown under income from other sources. So her income from other sources will now amount to 15,800. So now we come to deduction under chapter 6A. Now she has invested rupees 10,000 in national savings certificate, and the entire amount will be allowed as deduction. We know that under section 80C 1,50,000 is allowed as total deduction. So since it is less than 1,50,000, so entire amount is allowed as deduction. Now deduction under section 80D. Now there will be nothing will be allowed, and we should refer to the notes that premium paid to ensure the health of the brother is not eligible for deduction under section 80D, even though he is a dependent. since brother is not included in the definition of family under section 80D. Then she has also paid premium to ensure the health of a major son. It is also not eligible for deduction even though he is dependent, since the payment is made in cash. So that means the total deduction under chapter 6A will now be only 10,000. So let's compute her total income and tax liability of Miss Purvi for the assessment year 2018-19. First, we take income from house property, which we have calculated earlier. It is 57,820. Then we also calculated her profit and gains of business or profession, which comes to 9,20,200. So there is a profit and gains from profession, which will be now shown here. Then income from other sources, which I also computed earlier, it is 15,800. So which means that the gross total income will be 9,93,820. Now their reduction under chapter 6A amounting to 10,000, which also we computed in an earlier slide. So the total income comes to 9,83,820. Now we'll move on to calculate the tax on our total income. And we know that up to 2,50,000 tax is nil. And from 2 lakh to 5 lakhs the tax is 5%, which is 12,500. Then from 5 lakh to 9,83,820, which is her total income, the tax rate is 20%. So it comes to 96,764. So the total tax liability will be 1,09,264. Then we will add education cess and secondary and higher education cess at 2% and 1% respectively, which comes to 2,185 rupees as education cess, and secondary cess will be 1,093. So her total tax liability will be 1,12,542. So which will be rounded off to 1,12,540. So this is the tax which is payable.